Hello, 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 everybody. It is I. Dun 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 dun. Juju, aka the Rainbow Sheep. Hello everyone and welcome to D&D night. We welcome all here to potentially the last Razorcrest Isles before we go on a hiatus. Because we'll probably talk about it, I don't know, a little bit later, but one of our players has a wonderful opportunity at their work and we want them to be able to grow and become the best human being that they can possibly be. So if they have to take some time away, that is perfectly wonderful and lovely. We hope for the best for them, and we hope to bring back the Razorcrest Isles within the next couple months, because obviously I've really liked this campaign. I've really liked getting to post it and stream it and everything like that, make the characters and whatnot. So hopefully we'll be able to come back in, like, I don't know, I think it's like 4 months. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. So just a big thank you to everyone who has been enjoying the Razorcrest Isles. It means a lot to me. And yeah, let's get into it. As in, first, let me introduce everyone. If you have never seen the Razorcrest Isles before, I am Juju, aka Rainbow Sheep. We also have Michael as Jasnah, James as Farwin, Bryn as Vesper, and our wonderful DM, Will. And yeah, you can catch all the episodes of the Razorcrest Isles on YouTube. You can do !YouTube in chat. Actually, if it's a great time and during the hiatus, if you want to like catch up on all the sessions, you should definitely watch it on my YouTube channel. But otherwise, if you're watching from YouTube, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. And also, if you like my voice, you could actually watch me on Twitch do other things. I do video games and I do art. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to come by to twitch.tv/Rainbow Sheep, and it would be lovely to have you. So thank you so much. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the mini announcements now. I'm going to tell them that they're live on the internet.
And I'm going to slap you directly in the mouth.
We are live on the internet. That was the first line.
Hey!
You can buy flights with no, and it's so much cheaper.
I gotta say though, it's pretty bullshit that I have a super expensive set of dice and they roll just as well as my other sets of dice. Like,
Yes, because they do the same thing. Sorry, go ahead, James.
I agree, dice should be pay to win. In the future, you should buy more expensive dice that are just weighted.
But that's cheating. I just want them to be weighted without them being weighted.
Cheating because you have money isn't cheating, that's just having money.
Bryn and Linda.
Yes.
I just this is a thing that you put like on one of those websites with a video.
TikTok?
Elaborate?
Okay, so I have an idea. Bryn, you bring your most expensive sets of dice. I bring literally any fucking D20s that I find because I don't believe in any of this bullshit. And we have roll-offs. My whatever dice against your most expensive dice. Yeah, and we will see if there's literally any difference in how often they roll good versus how often they roll bad.
It's the ones I use for Monday night and they roll like garbage.
Then bring the ones that you think roll the best.
I actually don't have that many dice because all of my games have been online, so I haven't bought too many.
That's good. That's because you only need one set. That's it.
What if you have to roll a bunch of D6s?
You can buy the little guy of D6s that brings like 18 of them.
I don't like the tiny ones. They make me feel weird.
You only need one D20. You hear that, kids? That's all you need. It's weighted. It's a piece of plastic. It's statistics.
It's weighted? You're cheating?
What if there was a conspiracy from expensive dice companies and they just made more expensive dice slightly weighted?
If I were an expensive dice company, I would put just a tiny, like a fraction bit amount of weight more on the ones.
Yeah, exactly.
They might have.
Yeah,
That's more realistic.
Aren't your expensive dice wireframes with less weight on them in all areas?
Yeah, they're caged in like real light.
Well, now that we've ranted about dice again, for the 10 millionth time, hello, the internet. It's D&D. What do yous punks? A recap.
Jasnah got angry.
End of story.
Said mean things to Farwin.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't even know what I did wrong.
We
Said
killed the
every
spider.
man in his life once.
Well,
More than once.
Bare minimum once.
A lot more than
I
once.
don't even know what I did wrong.
once a day maybe.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. That's about standard.
What you did wrong was you didn't get me a cupcake.
You didn't. I swear, I'm gonna fucking. For those who can't see our cameras, I just limply threw a napkin at her and it didn't even reach.
Twitch, I want to report something.
Oh no.
Violence.
I mean, the first line was, I'm gonna
What?
slap you in the mouth, so.
Nah,
You're just having a violent day.
speaking of violent days, your party killed a bunch of spiders, and that's why Jasnah was angry. Lot of spiders. Hundreds of spiders. Just so many of them. Some of them very large, most of them tiny and swarming around in
Beautiful,
swarms.
beautiful fucking specimens. What a fucking waste.
Nope. Then Jasnah slept on a beach. And that's where we're at. Jasnah, you wake up on the beach in the morning. You are coated in sand. You're a little moist, just from the wet breeze. And, can you roll D100 for me?
$29.
There's a little bit of bird poop on your right leg.
Yeah. Linda, are you dressed like Miranda from Mass Effect 2?
I don't know who that is, so no.
Yeah, it's just the shirt though.
Okay, because, like, it's very distinctive. Anyway, you can Google that later. Yeah. Jasnah will get up, stretch, grab some of the sun, cover the bird poop with it, and scratch it off. That was peaceful. What time in the morning is it currently?
Maybe an hour past sunrise.
For the first time, really noticing that I feel a bit grimy and I'm covered in a bit of arachnid viscera and sand. Go find some baths. Some nice baths. I'll go back to that nice part of town. I don't want something super public.
So you're trying to find a bathhouse.
Yes, indeed. With cold, with hot. That's what I want.
Okay. Bathhouse. If you make your way to the nice part of town here, you'll enter in through the main area. You'll pass by the marketplace. About midway up, you're just looking around. You see the obnoxious house where the obnoxious man, Nathaniel, how dare he, told you to kill spiders. If you go another block to the west, you will see a building. It's labeled the Radiant Sauna.
I head right on it.
Alright, that's on the map. As you head in, it is a wide marble floor, pillars leading up to a domed ceiling, ridged. There are a couple of separate offshoot rooms, and there is a wall with one entrance on each side and a heavy curtain in front of each door. There's a counter. Behind said counter sits a younger human. They are currently just kind of slouched in their chair, looking kind of glazed over.
Good morning to you.
What? Oh, hi. Good morning. Are you here to experience the wonderful radiance of the sauna?
Yes.
He's gonna look up for a moment. Alright. Will you be choosing to use the public bath, or would you like a private room?
Private, please.
Private room comes at a cost of 2 gold.
Okay. And quick question for you. Do you offer service in cleaning armor, oiling it, polishing it, getting grime and detritus at extra cost, obviously?
Just gonna kind of open a drawer and look at a set of papers. No. Please, not in here.
Okay, and how much for it to be in there?
Lady, I don't know how to clean armor.
Okay. How about we do this? You look like a nice young lad that probably has a nice young lady or lad or other. Do you want to take them out to a nice dinner? I'll do you this deal. Here is 4 more gold. Take my armor, take my sword. Go to the blacksmith and get them cleaned and polished.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna take the gold. You just threw a lot of money on the table in front of him.
Perfect. And if you bring it back in really good condition, there's going to be a little bit more of that. So, where may I find a robe so I can part with all of this and let you be on your way?
The private room is over there, and he's gonna point to his right. If you turn to your left, you'll see a hallway, and he'll say, "You're going to be in the first chamber down the hall. It's
Okay.
going to be on the left."
Jasnah will go to that room, will doff the armor for the first time in probably over a week, and get comfortable in a robe, come back out with armor, cloak neatly folded on top of the armor, sits it down in front of him. Okay, actually, one more thing. How much to have someone comb my hair 1,000 times?
You want someone to comb your hair?
Yes.
There is a special service in the private room. It costs an additional 2 gold.
Perfect. I set down 2 extra gold.
He'll put that in his little ancient register. I'll let them know to come to your chamber when you request it, or well, you've already requested them, so they'll come to your chamber once you've gotten yourself comfortable in the bath.
You have many thank yous from me, good sir. So, please bring my armor back in good order. And like I said, there might be a little more gold. Thank you.
Okay.
Jasnah will walk back to her private room.
Okay. It's just a small, individual bath. Comfy chamber, sun window, another domed roof that looks like it tilts the water into some drainage pipes. You're able to get yourself comfortable. We'll come back to that. Everybody else, you are at the Ivory Mast. You awaken in the morning.
I'm just sitting outside of Jasnah's normal room, and I will stay there until somebody else shows up.
Yeah, are we all like in the same hallway, basically?
Yes, you are all in the
Alright, then I want to step out of my room and then probably see Vesper on the floor.
Good morning.
Oh, Vesper, have you been, waiting all night?
Yes.
Oh no, that means Jasnah never came back.
Yes.
Farron's gonna walk out of his room, and he'll see Vesper and Juju, and he'll go, "Oh, hi guys.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?"
I don't sleep.
I slept okay. Thanks for asking.
That's good. Vesper, have you just been there all night?
Well, I'm somewhere every night.
Oh.
Were you there all night?
Depends on what you mean by there, because, like, you know, I mean, with sleeping, you kind of know.
Okay, that's fair.
Have you ever slept?
No? But... no. I don't... Do you remember if you slept when you were a baby? Like, I don't know, maybe.
When did you start not sleeping?
I don't know. When did you start sleeping?
Oh, I've been sleeping for as long as I can remember.
Same, except not. Like the
Oh.
opposite.
Have you ever been unconscious?
Because I've been, like, stabbed, yeah.
Oh, well, it's kind of like that, but without the pain.
If you're unconscious, you don't really feel pain, though.
Well, yeah, but you don't feel pain, like, you don't get stabbed and then fall asleep. You know, it's not like me and Juju go back to our rooms every night and we're like, okay, time to stab ourselves to sleep.
That would be weird.
You know, I'm getting a little worried that maybe Jasnah got stabbed or something, or, you know, maybe she's unsafe if she never came back.
I mean, Jasnah's a little weird, but I don't think she stabs herself to sleep.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but
Oh.
sure.
If anybody, I think she would have tried to stab Farwin to sleep.
Or stab somebody else to sleep. Oh no! What if Jasnah went out and stabbed somebody to sleep?
Well, that could happen.
Jasnah's a Pega confirmed. Pegasus?
We
So-
shouldn't discount that possibility.
But, Okay, I mean, yesterday she got really, really mad and didn't stab anybody. So, if she stabbed somebody, they probably deserved it. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
We should get breakfast. It
That's
is the
true.
most important meal of the day.
Vesper, if you don't sleep, how do you know which of your meals is breakfast?
It's the first one after you all wake up. And
But what if
everybody's
we
like,
weren't
oh,
there?
serving breakfast. And okay, it's breakfast.
But what if you were like in the woods and we weren't around?
Well, it's after the sun comes up. I mean, you can eat the same thing for every meal. It doesn't really matter.
Does Basil sleep?
No, Basil does not sleep because Basil is not the real mouse.
That's interesting. So Basil's like a real fake mouse?
Yes.
Got it.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Breakfast, and then we Jasnah hunt. And no stabbing unless she starts it.
Yeah, Juju, you heard that? No stabbing.
I don't really stab people.
I was going to ask, have you ever stabbed anybody?
But out of all of us, you have the stabbiest weapon.
I mean, remember we were in that other town? The first one where we all met? I did stab that one thing.
Well, that was dead. Are dead people people?
No?
Then you didn't stab a person.
Okay, then I have not stabbed anybody.
I mean, yeah, it's like stabbing a steak, you know? Because steak isn't, like, alive.
That we know of.
This is making my appetite go away. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Should we just find Jasnah?
Yeah.
We should check that, less nice bar across the street. That's where she always goes when she's mad at us.
That's a good idea.
To the hangry whore.
Okay. You all make your way outside. I would like perception checks from everybody.
I see good, 21.
I don't.
Okay. Vesper, Juju, you are both very focused on heading to the Hangry Hooer to see if that is where Jasnah went. Farwin, corner of your eye, you swear you see that distinctive pink cloak heading into the building next door on the same side of the street, the Forge.
The Forge?
Yeah, there's directly next to the building here. Hawthorne's Resplendent Forge. A blacksmith shop.
Can I'm gonna tell Vesper, I'm gonna be like, hey Vesper, act normal, but I thought I saw a pink cloak heading into the Forge. Can you have Basil go check it out?
Yeah, of course. I'll send Basil to go check it out while acting normal and doing a little dance.
Yeah, that seems normal.
Okay. Send Basil over. And Basil runs over. Once Basil makes their way in through the door, if you are looking through Basil's eyes, you will see the pink cloak, and you will see a familiar looking set of armor, but it is not being worn. It is in the arms of some weird young human man.
Oh my god, the weird young human man killed Jasnah and stole her armor. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I knew it! She got stabbed to sleep!
Okay, guys, calm down. What do we do?
We go stab him to sleep.
Okay, Juju, you're the only one of us with a stabbing weapon, so you have to take care of this, okay?
No!
Because my weapon is really more for slashing. It's not very good at stabbing, so you're gonna have to take the lead.
What if he wasn't the culprit? Oh no, we lost Jasnah!
I'm gonna start running towards the forge.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, we're gonna flash back to Jasnah here. Jasnah, you are settling down into a nice, lovely bath. The early morning sun is beaming in. You're getting yourself relaxed, and your muscles are starting to limber up from all the built-up exhaustion from wearing your armor for so long. And you can swear through one of the walls you hear some Kenny G saxophone.
Hell yeah. I love me some soprano sax. How's the hair combing going?
You've not had anybody come into your room yet for the hair combing. After a minute, you will hear a sturdy dun 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 on the door to your chamber, and just, hello, I'm here for the extra service.
Yes, come in, be pleased.
Okay. You are facing the window, so you'll hear the door open and close. And you'll just hear the tapping of bare feet and the pulling up of a chair behind you. So, is this your first time at the Radiant Sauna?
I'll look up so I see them upside down.
You see a very bulky half-orc.
Do you always do hair?
I do whatever is requested of me for the special service.
Okay. Just hair, little oil. Just comb it. Thank you.
As you please, madam. And he'll grab a little bottle of oil and just like lightly dab a bit and just comb it into your hair. And he will begin combing it 1,000 times. Again, strange saxophone noises from behind a wall.
Perception check. Is he wearing pull-away pants?
Is he? You tell me.
It's a 16 total.
He's not wearing pull-away pants, but he is wearing a loose toga-style robe.
Am I getting a weird vibe from all these?
It's a little weird.
But if he's combing in my hair nice, then it's all good.
Oh no, the combing's fine. It's very soothing.
Yes, and I will just lean into the hot water and start to drift off.
Okay. Flashback to the rest of you.
Screaming and running.
Screaming and running towards the resplendent forge.
I kick open the door.
Jesus Christ.
Where did you get that armor?
Inside, set the scene for you. You see a
He
heavy...
yells into a forge. Oh no.
Yeah. The real... So confused. So there are a couple things you notice immediately. One, there is a wide circular door, with a heavy... You can't tell what material curtain, but it's not like a regular cloth curtain, in front of it. There are heavy inset stone walls, and varying levels of brick. The table out front that serves as the service counter and the point of sale is, tall, up to like chest level, and it looks like there's maybe some cabinets and storage space behind it. There is a hanging rack on each of the walls and a couple of standing racks. There are pieces of armor and swords and glaives and maces and flails and all sorts of things. And you burst in and you say, "Where did you get that armor?" You're going to get two immediate reactions. One, the human gentleman who is at the counter currently, who came in with the armor, is going to just jump up and go... And the Leonin, the lion person, who is behind the counter, a little bit covered in soot, is just going to look at you and go, "I made it."
Did you make the pink cloak too?
Oh, you mean this armor? No, I didn't make that armor.
Did you stab her to sleep?
What the hell are you talking about, woman?
Okay, wait, guys, I'll handle this. Don't worry. And Farwan's gonna step up, and he's gonna try and be friendly and persuasive. He's gonna say, "We're just looking for our friends. You can see we also have pink cloaks, and we recognize that pink cloak, and we're like, oh, that's her armor. Why does this person have it? So that's what we're trying to figure out." 17.
Doesn't this Leonin actually know me because of their son?
This Leonin does know you, so as Farwan pushes his way up to the counter, are you directing yourself towards the shopkeep, or are you directing yourself towards the human?
Both. I'm imagining we're like further back, so I can address them both together.
Okay, yeah. So you're addressing them, and the human's just kind of like, "Hi, what?" And behind the counter, as you walk in, Juju, Hawthorne just go, "Hold up. Juju, do you know these two?"
Yeah, I do. They're my friends. There must have been a little bit of a mix-up here. Or, I don't know. Depends on where that armor came from, I think.
Okay. "Hey, buddy." And he's gonna tap his hand on the armor. "Is this yours?" No, sir. It's not mine. I was paid to bring it here." That's what he said.
By who? Who killed her?
Look, nobody. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't do any crimes. I'm just a front desk guy at the place.
Wait, what's the place? Juju, have you heard of this, of the place?
No, wait. So, maybe Jasnah is alive. What's the place?
I don't think that's possible, but what's the place?
I work at the sauna.
Sauna. Where's the sauna?
If you go up block north and 2 blocks west, there's the Radiant Sauna. It's a place where people go to unwind.
Oh. Okay, thanks. Farwan leaves.
I've got my mouse's eyes on you. They'll follow.
I'm gonna say... Sorry, Mr. Hawthorne. It was nice seeing you.
Hey, don't worry about it. Just have your friend come back for her armor.
Will do, thank you. And I'll leave the building.
Okay. Are you leaving Basil to watch?
No.
Okay.
If she's at the sauna...
What's a sauna?
You go there and you get naked and sweaty.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It's supposed to help you relax. I mean, it might be an all-over spa. Like, it might have other things, too.
Oh, like the pickle eyes?
Pickle eyes?
Yeah, you take pickles and you put them over your eyes.
Oh, do you mean cucumbers?
No, I'm pretty sure it's pickles.
No, I'm pretty sure it's cucumbers far away.
Okay, I'm gonna make a persuasion check because I'm pretty sure it's pickles. It's a 14. Might not be the most persuasive.
Do I also roll persuasion?
You may respond to this however you please with persuasion, deception, general intelligence, and or history.
Ooh.
I don't know, Farwin. She's pretty convincing.
Wow, Juju knows a lot about pickles.
I tell you all the uses of, like, cucumber water, basically.
Oh no. Wow, Juju, you really know a lot about this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think my skin's so soft? That's not furry. And I put out my arm for him to touch.
What part of your arm isn't furry?
Basically all of it. It's mostly her
okay.
thighs that are furry.
30 furry thighs, got it.
Yeah. And booty.
Orin is gonna, like, touch her arm with his index finger and he's gonna... Whoa. This is so soft.
Yep. There's some cucumbers. Sometimes coconut as well.
Okay. Great. You're in charge.
But okay, follow-up question though. Are we going to go bother her? I don't know. You know, she's mad. Maybe we should let her relax and then ambush her as she walks out so she can, like, have her moment before we ruin it.
I definitely can agree with that. I think my only concern is that maybe we should at least talk to the front desk person to make sure that she's not there against her will for any reason.
That's true. It could be an evil sauna. You're gonna be exfoliated and you're gonna like it.
They just take your whole skin.
Oh no.
Extreme exfoliation is very dangerous.
Okay, no, that's a good idea.
We're quick gonna flash back to Jasnah. You are still just relaxing, deep in the bath. Your hair's getting brushed.
What is your name?
Oh god, I had not thought this far ahead. Oh no. My name is Garvax.
Carvax? It's a pleasure. So you said this service, you do anything?
That is the service.
Should turn around in the bath. Carvax. Here's what I would like to do, and you can say no. Let's roleplay a little. But none of this is directed at you. Just know that. It's roleplaying, okay?
Of course.
And there'll probably be a little extra gold in this. Hello, my dear husband, my Hazel. How have you been?
I have been well. How are you, my lovely wife?
I've been miserable, you ungrateful cur. Listen here, you backcountry, slide-sloping, pedantic ingrate. She starts rising out of the water. Do you have any idea what I've been through and what I've had to promise myself to. For you to keep your stupid, foolish, mouth-breathing self alive all this time. Now she gets out of the water. Naked, but intimidating. What have you to say for yourself, Hazel?
I'm not used to this kind of roleplay, ma'am.
Perfect, are you okay?
It's a little weird.
Okay, just say no if you don't want to anymore.
Wait, where were we? What was my line?
Just blither about a little bit, like you don't appreciate the sacrifices that other people do for you.
You don't. Wait, I don't appreciate the sacrifices that other people do, or you don't appreciate the sacrifices that other people do?
You, Hazel. No, Carfax, you're totally fine.
Okay, but I'm kind of lost in the lines here.
Be a bumbling shit.
I tilled the fields for you, and I'm the man of the house. And I'll kind of make a slamming fist on table motion. Is that okay? Is this doing it for you?
That's actually kind of perfect. Yes, till the fields anytime that things got difficult. Till the fields when people would come to our home. Till the fields when people would come to harass me. Those that would come to revere me in their disgusting zealousness. I didn't ask for any of these, Hazel. I did it for you. I hate you and I want to go home so badly, but I can't, and it's because of you. And you, stupid bumbling ingrate, you got to stay there. And what did you do when you saw me leaving? You did nothing.
This is a lot. Do you need a hug?
Only if you're comfortable with it.
You just gotta kind of like open up his arms for a hug.
She'll come in for a little hug.
Just kind of lightly pat you on the back.
Oh, my hair is very soft. You're doing a great job. Here's 2 more gold. That was a very... Oh, that was an excellent service. I feel a lot better. You're very good at that.
I'm very confused, ma'am, but I'm glad I could be of assistance.
I'm going to go sit in this hot water and fall asleep for a little longer. There's an extra gold in it for you if you can find me a bottle of anything.
He's just going to... Of course. And he'll step outside of the room, and he will come back almost immediately with a bottle of some nondescript liquor.
Carvax,
Yes, ma'am.
there is a very lucky significant other in your life. Say hello to them for me.
I don't have a significant other, ma'am.
Well, then someone is going to be very lucky in the near future. I promise this.
Thank you, ma'am. Would you like me to continue with the 1,000 brushes?
What number were we at?
427.
Ah, shit. No, actually, that's fine. 1,000 is a lot. It's just something I read in a book once.
Of course, ma'am. And he'll just kind of pull the chair to the corner of the room and sit there.
Oh, no, please leave. I want to be alone right now. Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course, ma'am. And he'll take the chair and he'll exit the room.
Actually, she meant to say something that she heard from a book once. She can't read. Jasnah feels relieved of more wind than one, and drifts off to a nice little nap.
Okay. Back to the rest of the party.
Okay. Let's go talk to the front desk person and make sure. We need to snoop around and make sure the sauna is not evil.
Well, I can turn myself invisible, but... Oh, wait, no, Juju's been here before. I'll turn Juju invisible.
I've actually never been here, but I can also just turn invisible too. But why can't we just talk to the person in the front?
Well, you can't snoop if you're not invisible.
I didn't know that we were snooping. I thought we were just asking.
There's
Yeah,
lots
that was-
of there's lots unpacked there.
What if I ask and you guys snoop? Or I can send Basil to snoop and we can all ask. Or I can just send Basil to go find Jasnah and make sure she's not dead.
Great idea. I'm sure Jasnah will be very happy to see Basil. He says sincerely, but I say insincerely.
I will tell Basil to go find Jasnah.
Okay. So, where are you sending Basil from the front of the Radiant Sauna? We kind of skipped the interlude there. Have you moved from one location A to location B?
Yeah.
Okay. Send Basil in. You will see the same marble floors, and you'll see the same front desk. A different attendant is sitting there than the one who was at the forge. There are two doorways with cloth coverings, and there is a hallway to the left.
I will walk up to this person. Hello. We're just here to ask about a potential one of your guests. Do you have somebody here named Jasnah?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. We do not share the information of our guests. That is private information.
Why is that?
Would you like to have somebody kicking down your door while you're having a bath?
I mean, we weren't planning to kick down any doors. We're just trying to find our friend is all.
Well, I'm sure that if they're here, they're having a lovely time and enjoying their soak in the waters. And
Insight
meet with
check.
them afterwards. There is no Warren Bossing say.
Shit. Well, you insight check. I caught that she said soak in the water, so I'm sending Basil off to the baths.
Okay. She's a tough nut to read.
Very suspicious.
As you send Basil, specifically left curtain, right curtain, or hallway?
Are there any signs?
No.
Hallway.
Okay. As Basil rounds the hallway, Basil will enter an area with about 10 doors, 5 on the left, 5 on the right. 3 of them are currently closed.
How big is the gap under the doors?
Not big enough for a mouse.
Are you nice person? Are you a nice person? Nope. How are you today?
Was all that out loud?
Yup.
She's just gonna kind of...
As I'm kind of like staring over her shoulder, like not.
She's just gonna kind of blink at you and just... What?
This is how most double homicides start.
How's your day going?
My day's going wonderfully.
Do you like when people come here? Do they pay up front or like after?
Up front, are you intending to use the services?
Do you guys want to play in a pool?
It's not a pool.
I do want to play in a pool, but it sounds like it's not a pool. So I don't.
I mean, do you guys want to have, like, a spa treatment?
I'm made of rock.
Doesn't mean you can't soak in a bath.
Vesper, if you soaked in a bath, would you become like smooth and shiny like a river stone?
I think that's only if the water is moving for a very long period of time. And I'm pretty smooth and shiny.
Is Vesper like igneous rock, or is she like some bitch ass like sedimentary rock?
No, she's like kind of like opal-y.
Okay.
Or we can just wait outside. I don't know if we're gonna get any more information.
I will say, if none of you are intending on using the bath services, I would need you to please leave.
Bless you.
That was not what it was. That was a cat.
That was a cat.
Okay, bless you to the cat.
Bless the cat.
Bless the cat.
Well, we just took one cat to the vet for sneezing, so Tibby better get it the fuck together, because we're not taking another one. Anyway, okay, okay, well, thank you for nothing. I hope you're not evil. Goodbye. And I'll walk out the door.
Me too.
Basil is staying in the hallway.
Okay. You exit. Basil's still in the hallway. 3 doors remain closed for now. Yeah, so you are still just enjoying your sauna nap. You're in the back. You're drinking. You're kind of half zoned in, half zoned out.
I'd say at this point, she feels good and she's gonna get out of the water, dry off, switch into her nicer traveling clothes, and pack her stuff and begin to leave.
Okay.
Okay, so outside, Farwar's gonna be like, alright guys, so I guess we wait for Jasnah to leave. Should we like hide? Should I make us invisible, or should we just hang out? Like, what's the plan? What if she was mind controlled by the What if she was mind controlled by the spiders? That would explain so much.
I didn't know spiders could mind control, but
I didn't either, but it would explain a lot.
it would.
It's in fact the perfect explanation for everything.
What if she just doesn't like us?
That's actually also a very good explanation. But which is more likely? Because Juju's really lovable.
I mean,
I think I'm pretty likable too, and you have a cool sweater.
Thank you.
So at this point, Jasnah, you are stepping out of your private room. And I'm not trying to hide in your pet. In the hallway, you'll see a familiar mouse.
Just sitting.
Jasnah, upon looking up and seeing the mouse, we'll drop the towel on the mouse and keep heading out of the building. Well, to the front desk.
Hey. Inside your head, Vesper, there's a lot of shit, fuck, shit, get out, shit, fuck. And just the sound, the little squeaky sounds of a mouse trying to get out from underneath the towel.
Just steal the towel. Just come out and steal the towel. It's a free towel.
Too late. And yes, you walk out towards the front desk. There's a woman there now.
Good morning. I had the young gentleman run my armor to get cleaned.
Yes, he did leave a note about that. He's come back, and word from the owner of the forge, they have you set to come pick that up at your own leisure. So whenever you go, just let them know that you came from here for your armor.
Of course. Here's an extra gold for the young lad. Then I look at her pointedly. For the young lad.
I'm sorry, what gold? What?
The gold I just put down.
Oh, right, yes.
She'll just kind of, without looking at it, just slide it across.
Yes, just make sure he gets it, okay? Thank you.
She's gonna move it to the lower counter by her, but
She'll just, absolutely, we'll get to him. Have a radiant day.
Oh, I don't trust her. She seems like the kind
Have
of
a
lady
radiant
that
day.
steals tips.
And Jasnah will head out the door and start heading back to the forge.
okay. Are the rest of you all just standing outside of the sauna?
Yeah, we're still talking about like our plan of what to do when she walks out.
See, amid them planning on what to do if you've been kidnapped and or stabbed and or coerced against your will,
Or mind control. Don't forget the mind control.
or mind controlled by spiders, you walk out to these clowns.
So, as Jasnah's coming out, I mean, she looks brilliant. Her hair is combed out beautifully. She's in nicer traveler's clothes. She looks relaxed. She's standing at full height. She sees you three clowns, and there's a little sigh. The shoulders crunching a little, and the height just goes down just a little bit. She'll walk over to you all.
Okay. So maybe it's not mind control, but what if when we were out at sea, she got affected by like some mermaid magic?
Mer magic.
Have we considered the mer magic angle?
It could have been before that though, because of the whole bisecting incident.
Okay, what if when we were at the sanitarium, the creepy guy replaced Jasnah with a clone?
Like Avril Lavigne.
Yes, exactly like Avril
Don't
Lavigne.
you start with that Avril Lavigne shit.
Maybe she's been evil the whole time and is now just slipping.
Wait. Or what if our Jasnah's the good Jasnah and the old one was the evil Jasnah?
But why is good Jasnah being mean to you? The whole
Okay.
point is that she's evil now, or mind controlled, or angry, and hates us.
One time, the baker's boy back in...
Where did you come from? I'm sorry. Don't hurt us.
So the baker's boy back in town one time said that he was turning into a mermaid. So several people went to bets to see how long he could stay in the watering hole because of his new found mermaid magic that would make him one with the water. He did.
I don't get it.
What are you all doing here?
Well, first of all, I want to say, Jasnah, your hair looks beautiful. Even more beautiful than my hair. That's so amazing. And also, I hope you're doing okay. We were really worried that you got stabbed to sleep. And, we were just really worried about you. And, yeah, I'm so sorry.
First off, no one's hair could look nicer than yours. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. It's really fucking irritating. We have been through muck and mire and caves, and somehow your hair looks perfectly curled every time. It is an honor to see it every day. Second, that was a bit selfish of me. I'm very sorry. I should have let you all know that I was okay.
Well, at least we know you're okay now. Sorry if it seems that we kind of intruded on your space or something. We were just worried about what happened. But if you still need some time, I don't mind, like, you know, buzzing off for a little bit longer.
No, I mean, you didn't come crashing straight into me having a nice relaxing bath. Right?
No, we only talked to the lady at the front desk, but she didn't give us any information, so then we just left.
And we only talked to her because we wanted to make sure she wasn't evil and flaying you alive.
Yeah, but we're not well, she obviously didn't flay you alive, but we're not sure whether or not she's evil, so that might take a little bit more investigating.
Well, if she didn't tell you anything about me, then she definitely earned her gold. And no, you don't have to leave me alone. I'm okay for being around.
Okay, good. Then you owe Farwin an apology.
Wait, what did I do?
No, she owes you an apology.
All right. No, I want to apologize to Jasnah first. Jasnah, Wait. Am I sorry? Hold on, let me think about this. Steam starts coming out of his ears again. Okay. Jasnah, I'm sorry I was mean to you. It's okay for us to disagree about stuff. And I think it's important, ultimately, that we just try to take care of each other, even if we don't agree. And I'm sorry I tried to hurt you with my words.
Jasnah will lower herself down a bit to your level.
I'm not that much shorter than you. I'm 5'5".
You're much shorter than me.
How tall is Jasnah?
She's like 5'11".
Okay, 6 inches isn't that much.
Depends who you ask.
Tell that to Tinder.
It's true.
Tell
Okay,
that to the
fair
rest of the party, who is also much shorter than Jasnah.
She will descend from the radiant heights of Celestia itself to come down to your immortal level. Little manlet. No, I'm kidding. Farwin, I'm sorry that I yelled at you. Because I can tell you those things without yelling at you. I accept your apology.
Okay, apology accepted. What do we do now?
Yes, we awkwardly shuffle to the protectorate and see if they have any updates for us concerning their investigation with the extraplanar entity.
Oh God. Yeah.
Okay. But we can all agree that we're just going to shut the fuck up about the spider thing, right? Like, we just don't.
But what?
About what thing?
I mostly. Great, Farwin actually just already forgot, so that works out.
Wait, what did I forget?
It's okay, Farwin.
I mean, we never registered the job. I just ripped it off the wall and we walked away.
Do we get paid? No, but we need to get paid.
No, here's 7 gold. And I'll just give him 7 gold. There, you're paid.
I'm gonna go invest this. Farwin's buying crypto.
Nah!
Oh, no. Farwin, the fiat!
Has Basil returned?
Basil has returned. Finally got out of the towel.
That was mean, and you know it.
Indeed, spying on me was incredibly mean, Basil.
We weren't spying. We didn't even try to go into any of the rooms. We were just waiting.
Someone called that stalking. Light, but stalking.
Farwin is gonna get Juju's attention and whisper something to her.
Huh.
And I'm gonna do it through DMs.
Ooh.
Ooh, secrets.
Who is this man's in my DMs?
Who's this 14-year-old child?
Ew.
That's what Farwin is.
Farwin's a good boy. He would never do that.
Farwin comments, "I like your video" on YouTube videos.
It's true, he does. It's actually also more of a GM question, so I'm messaging you, Will.
Okay.
Farwin's handle on YouTube is Farwin. Full name.
Yep. First name, last name.
Yep.
This is a really good question.
Seeing Farwin whisper, I just lean up to Jasnah and go like, come here.
Hey.
I want to whisper too. So I'm going to whisper too.
Okay.
Hi, Jasnah.
Hi.
Hello, Vesper. This is a whisper to you too. Hey, Vesper, I want to whisper something to you.
Okay.
So, you know how you and me, we're not exactly the same, but we harness our abilities in similar ways.
Yeah.
And how every zealot and sycophant in this city either can't shut up about how much they love their power or despise it, a bit like me.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Vesper, you never talk about your source of power, and that just makes me wonder something.
I just smile up at you and give you a little pat on the head. Your hair is very nice today.
Insight check. I want to see if that's a deflection. Nah, it's gonna be trash. It's a 7.
Trash.
I'm gonna. Of course, it was a deflection. She wasn't trying to hide that it was a deflection.
Yes, I will let you pat her head. Just a little long. And pat your head too. It's good to see you again, Vesper.
I saw you yesterday.
But you saw me in anger, and now we see each other in neutral to gentle company. So it is nice.
Do you think they're still whispering? What do you think they're whispering about? Let's whisper about what they're whispering about.
I'm just gonna whisper back to Harwin the answer to his whisper that took forever to whisper.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty short conversation.
The rest of it was just because you started whispering and they started whispering, you kept fake whispering.
What do you guys
Because
think
of
they're
the
talking
whispering.
Juju, what do you think they're talking about?
Maybe about the cucumbers.
Are we getting cucumbers?
Hey! Mind your own business, but we could go get cucumbers.
Hold up, Vesper. You should have seen the cucumbers they had in there. Then I gesture like this. And then they just chop them right up. Put them everywhere.
Yeah. You can make pickles and then put them on your eyes.
Yeah, the pickle eyes. See, that's what I told.
Oh, that brine would burn your eyes.
Didn't. Never mind. Okay, wait, didn't you squeeze a lime into your eye the other day?
Yes.
What's the difference between a pickle and a lime in terms of squeezing it into your eye?
Well, not to say I haven't squeezed both into my eye. Not on purpose. But one is strictly for pain. I don't know, I've never tried a pickle like that. And she blushes a little.
I don't get it, but okay, so what do we do? Oh, yeah, we're going to the... I almost forgot. We're going to the Protectorate to see if they have anything to bore us with.
Okay, but also, idea. Maybe that's a bad idea, because what if Spider-Man is there yelling about us, and then he's like, those are the people! And then we have a much harder time getting away with it.
That's actually a pretty good point, Vesper.
Vesper, that's actually a pretty good point.
I'm worried. Usually you don't have pretty good points, so I think we should really listen to her this time.
I know
think
how
so
to
too.
get out of trouble.
That's a good idea. Okay, so instead of going to the Protectorate, I think we should decide on like official like job roles in the Pink Cloak gang, and Vesper is definitely the official trouble getter outer of.
Can I get that embroidered on my cloak? Get trouble getter outer of?
Yes, that's excellent. Okay, so you're the official trouble getter outer. Juju, of course, is our radiant mermaid-haired leader.
CEO.
CEO? I own a business?
A girl boss.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then we can, yeah. So, Juju's the CEO. Vesper's the chief official trouble getter outer of. So COTGOO.
Got goo?
Tigu.
Kotgu.
Ew.
With that lovely note, we're gonna take a quick union mandated break with "Cop" as our tagline for the union break. We'll be back at 8:45. Everybody, stretch your legs and get some water.
Stretch your legs, squeeze some pickle in your eyes.
Check
Ooh.
on your cats.
Alright, stream will be back in 15. Feel free to get up and stretch your leggies, pet your dad, get some water, get a snack, use the bathroom. We'll be back.
Pet your dad?
Yeah, pet your dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
That's not right.
I literally say that every stream now. What?
That's not good.
are back. Hope everybody had a good break. Let's get back into some D&D.
I got a Freddo.
Wow, we're live on
Nice.
the internet.
What's a Freddo?
It's a little piece of chocolate from the UK. And it's shaped like a frog.
Alright, back on the internet. You've all congregated. You are all together once again. You are, to my understanding, not going to the Office of the Protectorate. You have time before you. What is the intention of the party? What are the vibes?
We need to come up with a title for Farwin
And Jasnah.
and Jasnah.
Maybe we should walk and talk. Do you think they would need help at the college again?
Okay,
Juju?
what about Chief Not From Here person?
Yeah, okay.
For which of you?
For Jasnah. CNFHP. CNFHP. It sounds great.
Can't complain with that.
Wait, aren't you technically all not from here? I mean, I'm not even technically from here.
Yeah, but Jasnah's very not from here.
I'm very extra not from here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Farwin is our chief from the woods.
Chief Woods Officer?
Chief Woods Officer. When we're in the
That makes
woods, you're in charge.
That makes sense.
So now that we have our business all set, as the Pink Cloak Game and Company, what should we do?
We could take more drugs from random people on hills.
Well, that's only because Ayun said to take those.
Jasnah, does your god want us to take drugs from random people?
No. Baylor wants me to like help people and people in actual danger and actual helplessness. So I mean, unless it would be part of some mission, I don't think he would want us to take drugs. TN, could we? Like, we're under sort of like town arrest for a week.
Loosely, yes.
What if there was downtime?
You could take some downtime. You got about a week of nothing.
Projects and activities and carousing?
These are all things you can do. You too can be involved in your local insert cult here.
Do you have a carousing table? Or do you have a table you want us to roll on?
No, I don't have a table. I don't have a carousing table.
Do you have a cult table?
I don't have a cult table, I have some books.
Fair.
I'm not going to delve deeper because I don't want to make large groups of people angry.
No, fair. But it's just an idea I'm throwing out, that's all.
You lot are free to do whatever you damn well please. You got a week's worth of in-game.
I'd like to learn Expeditious Retreat so Farwin can go fast.
There is a new spell I've been wanting to try, but I can't do it in the city because it might blow everything up. But that means we have to leave town, but we'd come back.
Linda, what are you drinking?
It's no, not mango. It's blood orange spindrift with just some lemon in it.
I don't know what Spindrift is, but it looks good.
It's like a sparkling water with like a little bit of juice in it.
Cool.
You're not
Craw
saying
or
anything.
whatever. What?
I was talking to you because you weren't saying anything the first half of that
Oh.
sentence.
Okay, I think my mic broke. Anyway, so it's not like LaCroix or whatever, where it's sparkling water that has heard of the notion of a fruit. It's like actually juice.
No snap.
It's that good shit.
Or we could run away from this town and never come back. And those are my two ideas.
I do think we should get paid for what we did.
I keep forgetting that factor, yeah.
For which job?
The only one we've done that we haven't gotten paid for.
Have they not paid us for that?
No,
No.
because they got to do their investigation.
Okay, then we definitely need to stay in this dump.
We could just run around like that weird Crimson Chin guy and find trouble and save the people.
We did leave that thread unresolved.
Should we check on him?
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing now.
We should probably check on him.
Should we kill him?
No.
No.
Let's go to his hidey hole.
You'll head to Old Town and go down to southeast, down to where you know his little cellar dwelling basement to be. Make your way around and over. And there in the alleyway between the buildings, there is the door.
I knock on it with my stick.
Okay. Dun dun dun. Wait a moment. You don't hear anything? No responses?
How flimsy is the wood?
I mean, it's a wooden cellar door made to survive most natural phenomena except for the most extreme violent hurricanes and tsunamis, so pretty sturdy.
He might have been stabbed to sleep. Too bad, oh well.
That or maybe he is running around doing like some helpful work in town or something.
We would hear him from here.
I guess that's true.
We could check the wall, but the wall got us into... I don't like the wall.
The wall?
of jobs.
Yeah.
No, I think
No.
we should take some like time away from doing work.
Exactly. Some time for ourselves. That bath, I have to tell you, felt really nice. I think we should all just, like Juju said, do things for ourselves. For a little bit.
Maybe we can go back to the cliff and just kind of like, you know, maybe have a picnic up there or something.
Maybe. Oh, Travis of the Cliff. He can join us. We'll bring extra.
That would be fun.
Okay, everybody go get your favorite food and meet at the cliff was to the north?
It was to the north.
At the north exit of the city.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Go! And I start running.
Is this like the shopping market show?
Yeah.
What is it? No.
Supermarket sweep?
Yeah, there we go. What's everyone bringing?
I'm gonna bring a prosciutto and some cheese that goes well with the prosciutto and crackers.
I will bring 2 like large bottles of salty water from hot food and all of my bottles of bad wine.
I will meet Vesper at hot food, and also because I was also planning on bringing salty water, and then we'll have like a brief conversation of like, oh, well, okay, yeah, no, you can. I'll go get something else. And then I will go to the market and buy something fried.
Okay. You find some dubious looking fried octopus.
Perfect. How much?
2 copper, which is why it's so dubious.
Perfect.
Farland just hates things with 8 legs.
Those are not legs.
Tentacles, not legs.
Arms. Tentacles are on the arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of suckers. Yeah, no, you're right, tentacles. I guess they're arms. Jasnah is going to bring a bottle of wine to share, a bottle of wine for herself, and 1 tomato for each person. She's gonna shell out big.
Okay. How big are you shelling out? Like, how much money?
Well, I guess she's confused when she's paying for the tomatoes, and like, that's way too cheap, and like, looks around suspiciously, like she's getting away with something, and runs really quickly after paying the, I don't know, 3 copper or whatever tomatoes are.
Yeah, here they are like 3-4 copper. And they'll just nicely wave after you as you go.
Mm-hmm. Paranoid sprint.
I would also like to pick up like a nice like hummus
Hummus.
or like a nice dip of some sort.
You could probably find something in the North Bazaar from one of the many vendors and shops for maybe like a silver. For like a nice one.
Good. To the cliff.
All of you meet. -1 Farland. But he did say he'd meet you there and he was going to be finding stuff.
Should we go without him?
Yeah, I mean, he knows where to go. I think he'll be fine.
Okay, let's go.
You guys start making your way from the north gate. You start walking the path. It's about a 10-minute, 15-minute walk. I could be entirely incorrect. I don't remember my own time scale. But you walk for a fair bit until you find that same cliff on the north edge of town. Make your way up the hill where you once found a Travis. No Travis today. But it's still a lovely, beautiful view. And you're able to set yourselves out and sit down and enjoy the sun and the sound of the waves and the wind.
Does Farwin show up?
No Farwin yet.
Maybe we should have waited for him.
Hmm.
How
guess
much
we'll-
time passes? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you can ask that question. I like that question.
Yeah, how much time passes with that Farwin showing up?
So maybe in like 5 minutes, you'll hear Farwin's voice. Hey guys!
Hi, Farwin!
You don't see him though. And he'll say, so I'm invisible because I have a surprise. But first, and you'll hear shuffling, and then a basket of fried something will appear because invisible is the stuff you're carrying. So if you put it down, you're not carrying it anymore, so it's not invisible. And he'll say, I brought some fried octopus, I think. But that's not the surprise. It's okay. Jasnah, you ready?
Me specifically? Okay, yes.
Okay. And then suddenly Farwin becomes visible. He's got both his arms up over his head, and he is carrying a 5-foot wide plush spider. And he'll say, I got this for you, Jasnah. It's a giant plush spider.
She'll get up and walk over and look at you and pull you in for a little hug.
Wait, no, I'm good. Oh god, I don't want to drop it. But he will be hugged.
She would take the plush spider and very quietly to the spider as she's holding it say, well, I suppose that makes up for the murder of your brothers and sisters. Very quietly to herself.
Yeah. Remember, it is 5 feet wide.
I love it. It's
How
huge.
did Farwin carry the fried octopus then?
He was careful.
Oh.
Very careful.
He used 2 hands.
And a glaive.
Yep.
I was hanging from the glaive, got it.
There you go, he's hanging from the glaive.
Hooked on the glaive.
This is very sweet of you, Farwin. Thank you. This is very meaningful.
Well, I'm glad you think so. I also just thought, you deserve a friend like Vesper has.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Farwin, that means you're the only one that doesn't have your own friend. Because I have
No, but I
Scribbles.
have you guys.
Oh, that's sweet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here. Incorporeal voice of judgment.
It's not Travis at the hill.
Nah.
Everybody have a drink. Farwin, you're not in the city, so laws don't apply to you. You can have a drink if you want. Or you can have some salty water.
As Chief Woods officer, I will not tolerate underage drinking in my woods.
We're not in the woods, we're on the cliff.
There's a tree over there.
There's a tree over there.
I gotta say, this is Travis of the Cliffs domain. We have to respect that.
Okay, that's true.
Well, let's have some yummy food.
It is all a variety of mishmash, cobbled together food. The fried octopus definitely does not go with anything else, especially the salty water.
I think it's
Isn't
where
that the
it's
thing
from.
that it most goes with?
You'd think it would work, but it doesn't.
Maybe it's ceviche?
I guess the salty water probably goes with nothing. It's like drinking soy sauce, but worse.
Let's not get too crazy there.
So it might go with like a stinky cheese.
You never know, nobody brought a stinky cheese. But it's an enjoyable hodgepodge. Aside from the octopus, which is rather dubious.
That's a big spider.
Yeah, it's very large.
I wonder what child or person would actually want to have a giant spider plushie.
What do you mean?
Both Michael and Jasnah.
Yeah, duh.
I'll never get it.
It's
They're cool
kinda
as fuck.
cute. That plushie's kinda cute.
Probably filled with tiny little horror creatures, I don't know.
Is she a cowboy?
Yeah, they had to go to a ranch or something.
Oh wait, that's the actual thing you're trying to say what it looks like? I don't know. It's not for me. James, I swear to good golly, if you ever come home and be like, Lynn, I got you a giant plushie, and it's a giant plushie spider, I'm probably gonna freak out.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't get you a giant plushie spider. I'd get me a giant plushie spider. It could be on my chair.
Right next to the Gundam shelf.
Yep. Spiders love Gundams.
Spiders love Gundams.
Okay.
As these eternal words of wisdom echo out over the cliff, you think, what's a Gundam?
Isn't there a spell for that?
There is a spell for that. There is, unfortunately, a spell for that. That none of you know, and I will not be implementing.
So I had an
Life
idea.
aspiration. Listen, I'm a 14-year-old. In like 2 years, I'm gonna be in a Gundam. That's just how it works.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I forgot it. So we should drink more wine or salty water and dive off the cliff.
Is that safe?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a tall ass cliff, right?
Yes, it is. This is you'll die if you jump off the cliff.
I don't. Not to be a Deborah Downer, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, but I'm the trouble getter outer of. But to get her out of it, you have to get in it first.
You're going to sink like a rock.
Yes, because I am a rock. I can still swim. I don't know how it works. Don't ask me.
Yeah, that actually is a very good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I should maybe find that out. Put that on
Before
the
you go
to-do list.
swimming, at least.
Yeah, because what if it changes?
It could change.
Vesper starts to have a crisis.
Oh,
How to swim.
maybe it's kind of like bees, where their body is too big, but their wings still make them go.
I'm really little though.
Maybe that's why you float.
Oh. I guess I haven't really known anybody else like me, so I wonder if they would float?
Well, if we find someone like you, we can throw them into a river and find out.
We should do that.
Okay, Salem.
Well, they should float because I float, so it's fine.
But what if you float because of your powers?
Oh no.
What do you mean?
But you have magic.
Yeah, but they're not. I don't have swimming magic.
But what if it makes you float anyway?
Like the magic is just in me and it just keeps me up like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Can you swim, Farwin? You can,
Yes, of
right?
course. Yeah.
Don't you remember we went to the beach?
Yeah.
And we went under the sea.
That's true too.
But I don't, that's fair because I did not like that. So maybe it's because I'm a rock, and rocks don't belong in the ocean.
I'm pretty sure there are rocks in the ocean.
But they weren't happy.
Oh, well, I guess you're the expert.
I finish up my food and the paper napkin that I have. I throw at Vesper. Does anything bad happen to her?
No, it's a paper napkin. Roll me just a simple D20. No proficiency, no, because there's no modifier you can attach to throwing a paper napkin.
17.
The paper napkin reaches Vesper and just lightly taps into her and like slides down and then floats off.
Paper beats rock.
What?
It's a village thing. Don't worry about it.
We should just leave this town and go to Jasnah's village. It sounds very weird.
No,
That might be a fun place to go next.
no.
Why not?
I don't want to go back there.
And to be fair, I don't think it would be a fun place to go next, because everything Jasnah has told us about it hasn't been fun. We have no reason to believe that it's fun.
We could burn it to the ground?
That seems a little extreme.
Jasnah readjusting the 5-foot wide spider that she has and like putting the arms around her so it stays like on her. Yeah, I guess I'm not really selling that place, am I?
Were you trying
No.
to?
I guess not. Burning it down would not achieve anything. Plus, it would be a slight to Layla, who may or may not be a great patron under Baylor.
Say that again. I was spacing out. What?
Burning the town down might be a slight against the patron that we named it after. Layla?
Oh.
Yeah, who may or may not be a champion of Baylor.
Good? Let's do it then? No.
What? No. I like Layla.
Wait, so we don't want to incur the wrath of the god.
But didn't you say she
Yes,
was like
the-
a fire?
Yes.
So she would like fire.
I mean, I like fire for cooking. I don't like fire for wearing.
Or wetting?
Wearing.
Wetting?
To wear, like
Oh!
a cool hat.
What's a what's a cool hat?
A hat. A hat.
Oh.
Like a hat.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Do any of us wear hats? Oh, I have a
No.
helmet.
No. We could
Vesper-
get hats though.
Vesper, you should get a hat to go with your sweater.
Like a little bucket hat.
Yeah. That could be your like season 2 outfit.
Ooh, that'd be cute. Actually, you know what? It might be a good idea to think about where we're gonna go next after we leave the city.
That is a good idea.
We should leave after we get our money, right? Like the city kind of sucks. No offense, Juju, sorry.
None taken. I mean I like it here, but I can tell that everybody's feeling pretty restless, and I want to see more of the world too. So
What
It is the worst city I've ever been to.
It's the only city you've ever been to.
Yeah.
Well, second. But that first one was really bad.
It was a village.
Juju, what do you know is the farthest these ships have ever gone?
I know you said something, but none of it came through your microphone.
Oh, sorry. I said, Juju, do you know what is the farthest any of these ships has ever gone?
I assume that each of them have been to one of the isles before. But I don't actually know which one's the farthest isle.
Do you think your father could be on one of those isles?
I don't know where my parents went, which is... I mean, I know that they came here, but that's about it. I don't know if they're still on this isle or not. I don't even know if they're alive, to be honest.
Did they come to the city?
Yeah, they left me with my aunt when I was very young to get educated and try to make more money for the family.
Okay, that's kind of weird because I was also left with my aunt when I was young.
Oh! Wow, it's twinsies. Was your aunt a good person?
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, that's where we differ then. My aunt was terrible.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
But you
don't really
turned
like
out
my
really
aunt.
good.
Yeah, I like to think so. But yeah, I also know my parents want to explore too. I just don't know where they went. And why they never came back.
Do you have like a lot of family that look like you? Or would it be easy to be like, hey, have you seen another Juju here?
Well, we saw another Juju.
Yeah,
But
but
she was just her friend.
Mindy's not related to me.
Are you sure?
You can't
Yes.
just ask Soul Satyrs if they're related to each other.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, my mom has the same hair color as me. And my eyes are from my dad, so... And then you got me. Boom.
Okay.
And that's all I remember. I have like a little bit of like a drawing that I have in my sketchbook of what they look like, or like I guess the best way to say it is how I remembered how they looked. Because obviously when they left, they were too young. I was too young, and I wasn't really good at drawing it. But now that I'm good at drawing, I didn't have the memory to remember them. So that was kind of not that great.
How old were you?
Really young. I probably like maybe 6 or 7.
We must find them. How old are you now?
I believe 22. Yes, 22.
Oh shit.
I'm opening up my backstory because I'm like, wait, am I saying all this stuff right?
Are you saying it right? Who knows?
It's what it is now.
Because I'm like, wait, what was the age when they left? I know it was young, but I don't know if I put an age. Aha! Age of 5. So I was close. Also, my parents' names are Jonah and Nami.
That's important.
Yep. So that definitely makes it a little bit easier, because then at least if you see a satyr, you could be like, hey, is your name Jonah? Or is your name Nami?
But where do we start? I wish Travis of the Cliff was here. He knows everything.
Oh. I mean, it's not... I mean, it is a goal of mine, but it's not, like, something that needs to happen right away. I mean, we have the whole world to see and everything, so... And they could be anywhere. I was just kind of hoping to maybe stumble upon them on my path.
Here's a question. So, Jasnah's got the whole Paylor thing going on, and Juju's got Ioun, but what about you, Vesper?
What do you mean?
Well, in terms of the gods, like, do you have, like, a god that you like?
Sure. But I tend to prefer to keep my relationship with my god private.
Oh, so you don't have, like, cool trading cards or anything like that?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I could make you one for Basil.
Okay, I would like Basil trading cards.
I think we can do that, yeah. I mean, do you have... No, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Clothis, the god of adventure, and I think...
That makes sense.
It does?
I mean, you're like a... What? You're like 12 and you're already adventuring? Of course you're going to be like an adventure kid.
That's me.
Oh, I actually remembered something else about my parents. Not only did they leave, I think, to get like educated and stuff like that, but when I asked them if I could come with them, they said it was something really important. So I don't know what important people do, but that might be a clue as well.
Okay, well, we definitely have to find them now.
Something important happened.
They said it wouldn't be safe for me. But maybe because I was really young.
Can you remember anything distinct about them? Anything special that they maybe wore? Did they ever mention like a story or read to you a story that was very specific?
Mm. They were also pretty artsy too, but more musically, which is pretty common with satyrs and stuff like that. Also, they also wear glasses too. We can't see too well. It's genetic.
So they're artistically inclined and they had to go to something important.
It's kind of hard to remember. I mostly remember my birthday the day before they left. It was really fun.
Well, that's good.
They left the day after your birthday?
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than leaving the day before her birthday.
That's true.
Do you remember how they left?
Say what?
Do you remember how they left?
They got on the boat to get to this isle that we're on right now.
Oh, you mean they came here and you were left somewhere else?
Yeah, I live on the Shorehaven Isle. That's where I'm from.
Misunderstood. Did you ever ask around if anyone had seen them?
Oh yeah, lots of times. But then I didn't want to annoy people, so then I kind of stopped.
No leads ever?
No, not really, else I probably would have followed them.
I'm sorry. Do you remember the name of the boat?
No.
Or maybe what color sails it had?
Nope.
We could ask at the port. I mean, somebody might have been there, working there for...
Yeah.
If that's something you want to follow, Juju, you're answering a lot of questions. But maybe the dockmaster.
Like maybe they have a record of that time?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad
Perhaps.
idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
The thing is that Juju, you are perfect and a gift to everyone, so we want to make sure
That's
that you're
true, yeah.
happy.
Oh, thank you.
Should we go to the harbor master, or should we jump off this cliff?
Yes, I start walking to the harbor master.
Oh, we wouldn't want to get the plushie wet, that's true.
I'm never going to let Mr. Spritzy get wet. You're insane.
What? Sorry, what is he named?
Mr. Spritzy.
I love that name.
Thank you. He loves it.
Did you ever get your armor? Are you wearing your armor?
Oh shit, no.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot. Hawthorne told you to come get it. Oh my gosh, they didn't bring it back. Oh no, we should go there first.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I've been very comfortable.
I just completely forgot.
I did too.
You know, you did say, you asked us if we barged into the spa or were planning to knock down doors. Well, we did knock down into the forge a little bit.
Huh? Why?
Yeah. we thought you were dead.
Why do
Yeah,
you
we
think I
thought you
was
got
dead?
stabbed.
What? No, I just slept on the beach. I went to I went to a bar and I went to the baths.
Well,
Yeah, well, we were pretty sure you got stabbed.
well, we also saw somebody carrying your armor into the forge. So then we ran in.
Did you kill the kid?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would've.
Yeah, if he had stabbed you,
It is very kind. We'll pick up my armor and then to the hardware master to find Juju's pants.
And I actually wouldn't have stabbed him because I have no stabbing implements. None of us do.
But none of you?
No,
It's not
glaive is for slashing.
forward, like, you know, right?
I take out my quarterstaff and just poke Jasnah with it. No, it's blunt. It's just a stick.
And here, and Jasnah will pull out one of her knives, grab some string, and like ties the knife around the end of the stick.
That's a spear.
There you
You
go.
now have a mildly sharp knife on the end of a stick.
Don't poke your eye out.
I'm putting it on my character sheet.
I have to check the cat real quick.
Just make the notes out from your thoughts.
There we go. Heck yeah, stick knife.
Stick knife.
Thick knife.
Now, thick knife and stick knife are very different. Thick knife is the knife that makes things thicker. Stick knife is the thing that makes things stickier.
What about stick thick knife?
It makes thick sticky.
As we're walking back, I kind of like start to pull back from the group and bring Jasnah back with me, kind of out of earshot of the other two. Whatever you think you know, forget it.
Yeah, that's gonna lean in a little closer. Usually a suspect party will make a move first. But I have no issues with you, Vesper. I'm just curious.
Maybe my mouse really is a devil mouse, and I'll run back up to the group.
Okay. You rejoin the group. You are all able to make your way to Hawthorne's Resplendent Forge. And, it is still open. As you enter, just kind of come out from behind the curtain and just, oh, hey, you back for your armor?
Yes, I had a young lad bring it here to get polished, clean, and shined.
Sorry, never heard of it.
I'll look at the party. Is this Hawthorne? That's behind the counter?
It is. It is the same one who they met.
Did you all not say you saw my armor and my cloak here?
Yep.
And we're not very joke-friendly sometimes.
Oh, gotcha. No jokes. And he'll just pull up a sack that has your armor, like
Oh, I'm
attached to
sorry.
the side of it, nicely cleaned. It. Just a little bit of humor.
My apologies. I did not catch that.
Well, here it is.
Thank you. Did the lad pay you already?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Thank you. Oh, this looks brilliant.
I mean, I do my best.
She'll take the sack, walk out. Gonna stay in a traveling clothes for now.
Real quick, Mr. Guy, do you do embroidery?
I mean, embroidery's not really my thing. Metal, it's real cool. I like metal.
Okay.
I could etch something onto metal for you, or, you know, make something out of that.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
I just want to get cot goo embroidered on my cloak.
I'm sure there's somebody in the marketplace that might be able to do it.
I'll figure it out. We've got a lot of days. Let's go to the dock, is what it's called. And see if they have records that old.
If you guys head over to the dock, there is a harbor master. They have an office just at the beginning of the dockways there in the inner city. If you head up to the shack, they will just go, "Hello, what can I do for you today?"
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm here to inquire about, your records, and how long you keep your records for.
Why do you need to know?
I'm trying to find some people, and they came here a long time ago, so I'm just trying to get any leads.
You one of them bounty whatsits?
No, they're my parents, so it's not for a bounty.
Oh, so it's a revenge thing, got it. How long back are you looking?
Do you happen to have records from 17 years ago?
You want me to have paper from 17 years ago intact?
If it's a possibility, that would be great. If not, then I understand it is a long time ago.
I mean, something might have survived. Give me a minute here. And he's gonna wiggle out of his chair and stand up. Not much taller than when he was sitting. And he will make his way into the back of his shack through a door, and there'll be a moment. He's gonna come back out with a wooden crate with a bunch of really old papers in it, and he'll just slap it down on the counter and say, "This is everything from a range of 20 years ago to 15 years ago. At least the stuff that didn't get burned, stolen, never turned in, deteriorated with age, illegible, you know, all that fun stuff."
Do you keep a record of, like, the passengers of the ships? Or perhaps, like, the purposes of why the boats came in and out or whatever?
So there's some of that on papers, some of it's not on papers. It's just whatever was relevant for the specific ship.
Well, maybe I can, start you somewhere. Do you happen to have any notes that pertain to Rosewater? Or maybe Jonah Rosewater or Nami Rosewater?
Honey, I've got like 3,000 pieces of paper here.
Oh.
And that's just like the stuff that survived. That's a lot of papers.
That is a lot of paper. That is very true.
Juju, when is your birthday?
I don't actually. Do I even know my own birthday?
Do you know your own birthday?
Trying to decide what sign Juju would be.
Love it.
I feel like she's a water sign.
Pisces.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pisces. So I'm gonna say like March 10th.
Cancer. How long would the journey be from, where are you from, Juju, again?
The turquoise reef.
From the Turquoise Reef to here. About how long?
Avoiding turbulent waters, it'd be about a month and 2 weeks.
So, how about we narrow it down to perhaps records from April or May 17 years ago of an incoming boat, not even outgoing.
That sounds great. He's just gonna gesture to the papers. That requires looking through 3,000 papers.
Then we'll look through 3,000 papers.
I suppose we will.
Can we have them, please?
Or at least sit in this room with you and you watch us look at them.
Can you sit quietly and not make gaspy noises when you find information?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I am.
No gasping noises? Do you not like the sound of gasp?
Can you sit here and not make gasping noises when you find information?
Yes!
If that's what it takes to find... Yes, we can do it.
Okay, then go in and sit. And I'll open the door.
We investigate.
I would like investigation checks.
Are you kidding me? I have plus 11. I rolled a 13 and a 12.
Sick.
Rigged.
Ew.
Sounds like suck.
Investigation is 8.
Okay. So you guys are searching through and searching through and searching through. And you're all looking through paper after paper after paper. You're having a tough time finding anything from 17 years ago. Dates don't line up, years don't line up, departing locations don't line up.
Did we already ask him if he saw somebody, like if he saw them?
No, I guess not. I guess that's assuming he was around here 17 years ago.
Look at him, he's been here 20 million years.
I also
That's a long
feel
time.
like if he has the attitude of 3,000 papers and then just like, what am I gonna do with 3,000 papers? I feel like he's the kind of person to be like, why would I remember something from 17 years ago?
Hey, do you remember 17 years ago?
Yes, it's the year my wife Deborah left me.
By chance, did she leave you for somebody named Nami or Jonah?
No, she left me for a man named Derek.
They still together?
Yes, unfortunately. Thank you for asking.
Love can be quite painful.
do you remember like a woman satyr that looks kind of like me with blue hair, and maybe a male satyr with bright green eyes like me?
I was rather focused on my divorce with Deborah at the time, but let me think. Because there are a lot of people who I see, and a lot of ships that depart and arrive in the water. He's going to roll a history check. He did not roll very well. I can remember the perfume that Deborah wore. I can remember the words on the letter she sent me saying she'd left me for Derek.
She did it by letter?
I can remember Derek coming and swinging his fat coin sack around as if he was some hoity-toity guy. No, I don't remember two satyrs. I remember Deborah.
Oh.
Do you want us to kill Derek?
No,
Okay, just making sure.
I want to kill Derek.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Thank you for your time. Sorry. We should go, everyone.
Yeah, sorry about Deborah. Thanks for letting us look through your records. The 3,000
You're
pages
welcome.
of records.
If they came here to do something important, they might be on record with the Protectorate.
That could be true.
That's a very good idea. Again, Wes. Holy cow.
I'm smart! What? Why are we surprised?
Because your ideas are. You literally asked us to try to jump off a cliff.
Yeah, that's true. That
Okay.
wasn't very smart.
I just wanted to see if you wanted to do it.
No,
Pass
if you
the test. I don't know.
if you want something, just ask. Don't do that thing where like, oh, it'd be kind of fun if someone wanted to do this. Like if you want pine chicken, just say you want pine chicken. And be like, oh, you know, maybe if you'd want some pine chicken. You know what I mean?
Wait, do you want chicken?
You're doing it again.
I feel like you're doing that.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
What? No, I don't want pine chicken.
You're just bringing it up a lot is all.
Yeah, you just keep bringing it up.
Yeah, because it's an example of putting the emotional labor on someone else to make your choices, you know?
I've never had that issue. Have you had that issue?
Yes.
I didn't want to jump off the cliff. I knew that was a bad idea. I just like sowing seeds of chaos.
Insight
That
check.
makes sense.
It's a 16.
I mean, that's true. No lies detected.
What are we talking about?
Protectorate.
Right. And Juju's parents.
Yeah, but we were maybe not going to the Protectorate right now.
Do you guys want to walk up and down the docks yelling at every captain we see and say, have you seen someone that looks like this perfect specimen of a satyr?
17 years ago.
Yes.
We could do that. But yeah, we can always check the records when we get paid and stuff. But, before we leave town and stuff.
That's true. That's a good idea.
DM, can we do an old-fashioned Skyrim wait for 72 hours?
Just outside the Protectorate office.
Yes, and you will see flashing images of the sun going by and NPCs walking around in freeze frame, and occasionally you'll just flicker in and out of reality for a moment, and then pop from 3 inches off the ground onto the ground after waiting in one spot for 72 hours.
In that time, there is something Vesper wants to do, but I will just tell you about it. It's not relevant to this right now.
Okay.
Jasnah is currently walking into a wall clipping.
Jasnah.
Whatever you just said is not coming through your microphone.
Oh, shit. I said that, as you say, Jasnah, she turns around and then goes into, like, a sitting animation and then starts just floating straight up.
Okay.
And then clips back. Yes.
What were we waiting for?
I forget.
To get paid?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I keep forgetting about getting paid.
We waited days. What's going on?
Things going on in town.
Specifically with, like, the Protectorate and our investigation.
I think they're just trying to make sure we're not lying.
Nobody has contacted you so far.
I think we should go and kick their shit in.
What if we can just go and ask? It's been a few days.
I guess.
We fast travel to the Protectorate.
You walk to the Protectorate. And, what time of day do you go? So did have a timeline for some things.
Early in the afternoon? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you enter the Protectorate, and actually, very specifically, how many days since Nathaniel, the spider expedition, have you waited? We had one full day, and then how much time have you waited since then?
Yeah, we'll call it 4 days.
4 days? Okay. It's pretty fucking funny. So as you enter, you will hear... Well, I filed a complaint days ago and I've heard nothing from you ever since. If you ever want to have a job in this city outside of this rinky-dink little building of yours, or if you ever want this building to be operational again, you'll succeed and hear my requests. And at the counter, this is just really fucking funny timing from what I wrote in my notes. You will see Nathaniel slamming his hand on the counter.
I mean, since he's probably getting his rocks off yelling at the government employee, I just turn around and walk out.
Yup.
But before you walk out, you will also hear him say, you all hear at the counter, you'll hear the person say, well, sir, you're saying you want to complain about the individuals who took on your request, but the Protectorate has no record of anyone taking on your request, and you've been unable to provide a description of the people who took on your request. Well, how will you expect me... How should I remember what the help looked like? Awful. You need to fix this. You need to find your people and you need to get them in line. Good Jason! And he'll haughtily turn around and actually walk past you and just, excuse me, you bums, and
He's the worst.
and pay no
Well,
mind to
so
you because he does not recognize you.
I look at my party. I cleaned my armor and everything.
That's
the
probably why he
difference.
doesn't recognize you.
Yeah. We will walk up to that attendant that just got yelled at.
They're currently just kind of like, it just happened.
What?
They're writing a
Yeah.
note, and they're just like passing it to one of the guards. Just like, what the fuck is that?
What an asshat. Whoever the heck that was.
I know he was. I don't care, but like, you'd think he'd know who did it.
Yeah, well, just say the word and we'll take a shit in all his shoes.
No, we can't do that. We have to be above reproach, unfortunately. Even when they're dicks.
Yeah.
Hey, can
For
we
the
get
record,
the...
you didn't hear that.
Okay, we didn't hear that, but can we get our money now?
Oh, yes, could I get the filing you're under? And what job you were working on?
Pink Cloak Gang, and we killed the plague upon Old Town.
Okay, one moment, please. One moment, this cat is ripping up the goddamn carpet.
Uh-oh.
He's just stupid.
Do you need help with that?
No, he's fine. The office cat is just a dick. Right, Pink Cloak Gang... File... Ah, here we are. And we'll pull it out and it'll open and it'll...
It says terminate on site.
It's not. You will look at it and just go, huh. Please follow me this way. We have a table ready for you. Apparently.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to need some more information. What kind of table? Like with food and snacks? Or with like handcuffs?
One of our normal tables up on the upper floor where we serve tea.
Okay, tea is good.
Tea is okay, yes.
He will bring you up and tea will be served very shortly. And just please wait here for a few moments while we go and fetch the appropriate parties for your meeting here.
If they bring in handcuffs, I'm burning this place to the ground. You're all on your own.
Or we can just, run for it.
Yeah.
You know, Vesper, that yell wasn't very convincing.
Well, I figured that's what the on your own was. I would burn it and you would run and we could like meet at the cave or something.
Oh, I see, okay.
Alright, so you wait there for a moment, you drink some tea. And coming up the stairs with a couple of other individuals will be Rayless, who you've had met on multiple occasions now. And he'll come up and he will pull out a chair and sit down and push himself in and just... Hello.
Hello?
It has been 5 days since you came in at the middle of the night and said you killed the problem.
Yep.
In that time, without lifting restrictions and keeping the same patrols, there have been no additional murders. There have been no additional instances of property damage or any claims or anything. Based on witness testimonial, the time given, your own testimony, and the evidence provided, we have found, without doubt, at least for the time being, that the problem has been solved. Whether or not the problem comes up again at this point is not anyone's... It's not really a good word. It is believed by the majority of our investigative staff that you've told the truth. And that's more than enough for me.
That's great. I'm so glad that there hasn't been any more murder.
Yeah.
And that you believe us.
Now, as for reward, there was an initial reward of 1,000 gold pieces. However, after 4 civilian murders, murders of 9 city guards, and multiple of our own members, that reward has increased by a lot because of the city's funding of the investigation. The final reward is 3,437 gold.
859 per.
Excuse me. You're saying something, and then I felt like I couldn't hear anymore. I'm sorry, kind gentleman. What did you just say?
I'm sorry.
How much did you just say that was?
It's more than 3,400 gold.
Are we in trouble? Did we do... I feel like I did something bad. Holy shit, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Are we allowed to have that?
Frankly, it's the biggest payout we've ever had. But considering the extenuous circumstances, the time involved, the amount of deceased, and again, the city's backing, times are as they are.
Okay.
We will be paying you in large gold coins because, frankly, it's a lot of money to keep around.
Like how big? Like plates or?
As in a standard large gold coin, and it'll hold up one
Oh.
large gold coin. As we have not touched on them in a while, but there are different denominations of currency. There are small and large silver, small and large gold, and regular copper, silver, and gold.
Okay. How much do we owe you? Sorry, force of habit, ignore that.
Does this mean that
8:59.
we're able to leave the city?
Yes, you are freely able to leave the city. You can traverse as you like. Technically, you were free to do that all along, but if the city had found any wrongdoing, any lying, or any mischief, you would have been put on a wanted list.
That's fair. There is a question that we do have for you.
Yes.
Perhaps you can help with this. So, you see, our friend Juju, our poetic noble land mermaid that you see before you, her parents perhaps came to the city about 16, 17 years ago. Well, we wanted to see if the Protectorate had any record of them. Maybe they came here to the Protectorate. Maybe they were seen by the Protectorate. Would you be able to help us or direct us to someone that can help us with this?
As a formality, the personal information of all current and former members of the Protectorate is highly classified, as was the work they were undertaking.
Okay, but we just did you a really big solid.
We also don't know if they were part of the Protectorate.
Whether they were or were not, I am not at liberty to disclose any information.
Okay, if this information was being held somewhere on a piece of paper and you really needed to protect it, would you keep it in like a vault somewhere?
He's gonna just kind of lean up to the table and tap his finger on it. I need to emphasize that I can't disclose anything. Are we understood?
We understood in that capacity. And then, how about this? Does the Protectorate have a process for finding missing persons, perhaps? Because they are missing, no, Juju? Oh no, you're silent.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties, doo-doo-doo. Yes,
Hello.
we can hear you
Yes.
now.
That's weird.
Oh, immersion ruined!
I see it moving on your stream.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the sound is going through. Okay, now it should be, so I don't know what happened, but it was working, but then it just turned off, I guess. Hopefully
I
it
hear
wasn't
you.
too long ago.
Yeah, I hear you on stream.
Any missing persons reports can be filed with the city, or you could post a job trying to find a missing person within apt reward.
That feels like we're subletting our job, but we will look into that option. We appreciate the information.
If it was a job to find them, would we have access to records saying that they might have been through here? Like, I'll just give you gold right now. I suddenly came into a lot of it to access the records.
All records of current and former members of the Protectorate, as well as the status of membership of individuals who may or may not be in the Protectorate, is classified information, including your own membership.
I just don't think we're gonna get any information.
Not from this guy.
I guess one last question.
Yes.
Is it possible to peruse summaries of past cases? Perhaps they were indirectly involved in such a case? Or subject of a case?
Any jobs not claimed are available to be looked at upon the board. Completed job postings are not public information.
Okay. In that case, unless any of you have anything else that you need to ask this nice gentleman?
Do you know of any big event that was happening 17 years ago? Not Protectorate related, just big?
Nothing comes to mind.
Insight check. 16.
I will say he is generally being rather cagey at the moment about this subject. And you can get that everything he is saying is not 100% the truth, / that behind what he is saying about certain things, there is some subtext there.
Would it be possible to make a insight check or perception check? Has he made eye contact with Juju at all?
No perception check needed, yes.
Okay. In that case, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you being diligent with this investigation. How much do we owe you again? Sorry, force a habit. This is just weird. This is weird. People just get this gold. Ha! Ha! Okay. Let's go.
Well, you need to get paid first.
Oh shit, right. How do we... I almost walked out without that. How do we get paid?
Well, and he's going to tap the desk twice, and coming up the stairs will be a few medium-sized chests. Each of them will have...
Did they walk up?
I mean, with people.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't just walk up. Inside each of the chests will be 85 large gold pieces, which are the equivalent to a platinum piece, I believe, each. Either that or they were 5 gold. I'll have to go back and rewatch that episode. But, that number might change. Write down 859 gold pieces per person right now, because that's the actual equivalent amount of what each of you will be getting. But you get a large sum of large gold pieces and standard gold pieces.
Okay. Sir. You can go now.
Aren't we in his office?
You are technically in my building. I can go whenever I please or wherever I please.
Yeah, but we saved the people and you didn't, so you can go.
Okay, we don't have to be rude. Is there somewhere that, since it's actually kind of our building, is there an office or something that we can use to sit down, debrief?
Let's just go back to the ivory mast. It's less stuffy.
I guess that's a good idea. It's getting a little awkward in here.
Did everyone just like sit around and say nothing for like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
I like to think
He's
so,
just
yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go.
Goodbye, whatever your name is. I hope you have the day you deserve.
Goodbye, Vesper. I hope you've had the day that you've earned.
As I shake my money bag. I have.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks for trying to help me find my parents. Haha.
Have a lovely day.
Are we going back to the mast?
Yes.
To the mast.
I'll make your way back to the ivory mast.
We gotta leave them. That guy was the fucking worst.
Yeah, that guy is the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected them to be pretty tight-lipped about a lot of things, but I didn't expect it to be that tight. Especially as, like, a member and stuff.
He was being shifty. I don't know. I think he wanted us to bribe him, but like... No?
No, he didn't hint at it after you said that you came into a whole lot of money. Are we allowed to keep this? This is ours.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
unless somebody takes it from us.
I think I can literally buy my town.
We should do that!
No, no, I regret that immediately.
Bite or what? Buy a
Buy-
town?
buy
Oh, I
the
thought, you said,
town.
I thought you said bite your tongue.
Oh, no, I can do that for free. Well, in pain, for free.
No, we should go buy Laylaville or whatever. You'll be the mayor!
I do not want to
We
be
could
mayor.
go fix up Laylaville.
No, it's Layla's Peak.
Not after we buy it.
No, you don't want you don't want to live on Laylaville. They live on the bad part of the mountain.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
yours sounds so good.
Unclear if that was an insult or a compliment.
Or we could buy some conveniently named restaurant chain.
Can we buy an Applebee's?
Well, here's the thing. There is a Layla Grill.
Applebee's, when you're here, you're family.
The problem is none of us have parents that can run it for us while we're gone.
That's true. Maybe we could buy hot food.
I'm not sure that would be profitable.
Oh. Yeah,
Also,
especially if we're not there buying stuff.
And hot food, hot food is perfect as it is. We wouldn't want to ruin that.
True.
Let's just go find some shitty town, blow all of our money on fixing it up, become the lords, and rule over our kingdom.
I mean, there was that down on the way in Poop Creek.
Poop
Yeah,
Creek?
no, yeah.
It's spelled POHOOPHKREEK. Poop Creek.
Oh. That's a lovely name for a creek.
We should try to find new balance.
Where do we start?
I mean, the Protectorate is not the only power in this town. There are the, Iorin simp boys. There's the college. Your parents would be very hard to miss. Someone's.
Yeah, it's just there's just the big whole world.
We could put up posters.
And I have been here for, like, a few years, so I feel like if I was gonna run into them, I would have run into them. So I feel like they probably went somewhere else.
Do you know, did they come through here?
Yeah, I know that they were specifically coming to the city.
And that's why we should try to find some sort of lead to see where they went after.
I mean, there could be maybe, like, if we're thinking of, like, we asked if there was, like, a major event that happened or something. There might be some record in, like, a history book or something.
Yeah, he was very weird about that part, huh?
He was weird about all of it. Maybe he's jealous about all of our money.
I really don't like that guy.
I agree.
I feel like he has to be paid well if he's, like, running the Protectorate, though.
Yeah, he's got to be paid well if he's that much of a jerk.
Wait, does that mean we're jerks?
Some of us.
Yeah, I was going to say some of us more than others.
Am I a jerk?
No,
Yeah,
you're
sorry,
the one
Juju.
that's...
Oh, I'm a jerk.
Scribbles.
Some of us are jerks, some of us kill things indiscriminately when we don't understand them. Just apples and oranges.
I've lost track of who we're describing where.
I think the only one of us who doesn't kill indiscriminately is Juju.
Yeah. But also no. Because she's done it too.
Oh, good point. Yeah, we all kill indiscriminately.
It's just who feels bad about it. And I
Yeah.
can assure you I do not.
I feel kind of bad.
Should we break into the office of the Protectorate and look in their deep dark dungeon for records?
No, do you remember how strong that guy was with the punches? No, we shouldn't do that.
We're stronger now and we kind of beat the shit out of him then.
Fairly.
And I don't think he can leave that room.
That might be true.
It's like
What
a boss
about that
fight.
situation makes you so convicted in the belief that he actually cannot leave the room?
Have you seen him outside of that room?
I still did wonder why they didn't just have him punch the ghosts.
Maybe he's a robot.
Have you seen the room empty?
No, because he's always in it.
Well, as much as I like your daring, Vesper, I do think that if it truly is our mission to go find my parents, which is so super kind and sweet, we should probably not get put in jail.
True.
Just
But jail could be fun.
But then they'll take all the money away.
That's true. Have to pay bail. Which is less fun.
I just think maybe we can check out the library.
That's a good idea.
the college library or the HIATUS library.
Probably the college one.
Wait,
What?
can we ask your aunt?
My aunt? I mean,
Oh no, she's nasty, right?
I
Okay, never
mean,
mind.
I guess we could go visit her, and I could put my hoof down and maybe see if she has any information. But she's also on a different aisle.
Oh,
She's
right.
back at where I'm from.
Did she ever tell you anything? Or did you ever ask her, really?
She was very mean to me.
Well, we could go kill her. Wait, I'm not
Say.
supposed to say that.
I'll
That's
say it.
supposed to say that.
Yeah, we can definitely go pay her a visit and threaten her life, and then kill her anyway.
I don't know why I said that.
No.
Maybe it's some, you know,
We're
like.
not doing that, no.
We can do that if that's what Juju wants to do.
Again, indiscriminate killing.
I would really like to not kill my aunt, even if, she... even if she traumatized me as a child, she's still a person, and in a way, maybe she still helped me, because she still gave me shelter and stuff, I guess.
We can go wherever you want to go, Juju. Let's start at the college. And I promise not to kill your aunt unless you tell me to.
Okay. That sounds good. So does that mean we're going all the way back the other way? Because we just went to the Ivory Mask, right?
I just wanted to go somewhere where that guy wasn't. Is Jasnah carrying her 5-foot spider everywhere?
Duh.
Yeah,
that's
was the
what I'm
spider in the
wondering.
meeting?
Yeah, he was in one of the chairs.
Okay, good.
No, I understand just want to like leave an area. That's how you end up at like a Target's parking lot for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you just gotta, what is it? Hit the bricks.
Yeah,
Hit
hit the
the
bricks. You can
bricks.
live.
You just gotta hit the bricks sometimes, you know?
You can leave. Anything you don't want to be at. Shopping,
Jury
bad
duty.
relationship, jury duty, cops if you're fast.
Family event, work. Just hit the bricks.
You can leave.
And so you hit the bricks, and you go, and you make your way towards the college. So you can peruse the library and determine your next steps. And that is where we will end for now. It is 10:30, and I am becoming one sleepy beam. And for those viewers at home, this is going to be the last session for a hot minute on air because we've got some scheduling stuff coming up with some of us doing some important work training. And
Yay!
that takes priority. So we're not going to dox our friends though, so we're not going to tell them what training and where and how
Yes, of course.
Don't dox your friends.
and why. Don't dox your friends on the internet.
Don't dox
I know
anyone
how
on the
you
internet.
are. But because of that, we are going to be off air for a little bit. We are going to come back as soon as scheduling is available. and I leave that to Linda's discretion as to when that starts back up and the state of how it is. It's going to come back looking a lot better because she's a workaholic, though.
Yeah, I mean, if I get like a time period of when there's a possibility we'll be coming back, I am plan to have everybody's PNG tubers done because I'm determined now to get it all done. So everybody will
And
look
because
great.
the GM one looks so good.
It does. It's crazy. The amount of time I've spent just staring at that in the chat, in the Discord, like, not even while just on the stream itself, but just the moving and stationary non-move. I mean, they both move, but the talking and non-talking, I love them.
Yay. But yes, thank you all so much for, watching us and on the Twitch and the YouTube. Obviously, we're gonna be sad that, it's gonna be gone for, whatever amount of time we need to be gone for. But I really do appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with us on the streams and has been watching on YouTube. It really means a lot to me. And obviously, big thank you to, Michael, James, and Bryn, and Will for allowing me to put them on the internet. So.
We love you.
Nothing can scare me from the internet. Let them dox me. I'm boring.
I wouldn't challenge people to do that.
Please don't take this challenge. Don't actually dox me.
You put us on the internet? I thought that was a joke.
We're on the internet. Woo! Anyways, I guess this is goodbye for the night. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out. And, hug your big giant spider. Okay. Say goodbye, everyone.
Remember to feed your cats.
Goodbye, everyone. A very good happy birthday to everyone whose birthday it is today.
Happy birthday.